All right. Beautiful.
I'm a dancer, and I'm a traveler. And wherever I go, I experience the world one dance at a time. I'm Mickela Mallozzi, and this is Bare Feet. Yassas! Hello and welcome to the beautiful island of Cyprus, where I'm going to be digging deeper into my own DNA roots right here through dance and music. My DNA has taken me to the Middle East on an island whose own culture dates back over 10,000 years. Situated in the eastern Mediterranean, the Republic of Cyprus neighbors with Turkey to the north, Syria and Lebanon to the east, Israel and Egypt to the south, and the Greek islands to the west. Known as the birthplace of the goddess Aphrodite, this island of love is a melting pot of Greek, Turkish, Armenian, Arabic, and of course Cypriot traditions that beautifully represent a snapshot of my own DNA results. My very first introduction to Cypriot dance and culture is at the Shakallis Dance School in the capital city of Nicosia. I meet with Christos Shakallis and his sister Elena, who are ready to give me a lesson in some of the most well-known and impressive dances from this island.
We've been around 43 years.
Wow. So I have a good teacher with me. This is probably the best teacher I could get in all of Cyprus.
So we will start with traditional Cypriot dancing. Basic step, so right foot free. I want you to go forward. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Ah, there's an extra rhythm.
2, 3. 1,
2,
2, 3.
1, 2.
Yes.
1, 2.
1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, let's go forward, in and out.
Right
go.
foot first.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. In. Now you go in and you come out with the turn. Bravo. Go. 1, 2.
The Cypriot dance is of Greek origin, and it is one of the most popular folk dances throughout the Greek diaspora, including here in Cyprus.
1, 2.
And because Cyprus is a bit more conservative than its Greek counterpart, couples use handkerchiefs as a point of contact versus holding hands.
So, slow movement, fast, fast, slow movement.
Kataklysmos for the women depicts their work in sewing, representing the pieces that would become gifts as part of their dowry to their new husband.
2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and close.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 1, 2.
In our Western year, 9/8 time is very difficult for us. When I first came here, it feels like a little bit of a hiccup for me.
Yes.
But now it feels a little more natural. I like it. I like it.
Different.
It's very different. Very
Yes.
different.
A lot of our rhythms came from the islands of Greece. So we are a mixture.
Yeah.
You ready for more?
What's it called, this dance?
This is the men's face-to-face dance. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. It's competitive. In a good way, like we want to show.
Showing off.
Yeah, who's the stronger, who's the more skillful dancer, who's the best dancer. Like showing off
like
to the
peacocks,
ladies.
right? Peacocks, right?
Okay,
when they
yes,
show their
yes.
feathers.
Okay.
You might hear some knees crack, but I can do this.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Step, step hop. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Another trick, come on.
You want another one?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Bravo.
Yeah!
Bravo.
I love it. It feels so good.
You're very quick, huh?
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Why not?
So whenever you are in Cyprus, you are invited to come and dance with our team.
I would love to.
But I want to see you in costume.
Yeah! The traditional Cypriot outfits for women are very conservative, trying not to reveal as much skin as possible. I love your grandmother made that little ornate, they look like little flowers. Beautiful. Ready? Go. Pame. Christos then indulges me in dressing me up fully in the Kataklysmos and Riki outfit, the outfit for men. The vraka, or the pleated pants, can be made up to 40 yards of coarse woven cotton. The more pleats a man's vraka had, the wealthier he was. And at the waist is the zostra, which acts as a girdle.
Ah, okay.
Yeah? Karchilama means an encounter, and the Karchilamades dance is always done face-to-face with another dancer. Christos shows me the Dacia dance, a dance that shows off one's agility and skill by balancing a glass in a spinning circular sieve.
It's all in the wrist
On the wrist.
and the movement.
Okay.
In, up. In, and up. You can do it.
I can do it. With you and Elena, your sister, there's so much joy when you're dancing.
Dance is in our life. We love and express through dance.
I love it. My next stop is to the southern coastal town of Limassol. Known for the ancient Colossi castle nearby, dating back to the 14th century, this city is seeing a revitalization by its young people. Murals of street art and graffiti art fill the city, and inspiration from the culture's past to reinvent new art is what is the driving force here. I head to Diatenhan Arts and Culture to meet with Manolis Haji Manolis, coordinator of this space.
It's a creative space, and we have an instrument making workshop, a ceramics workshop, and a painting workshop. And our point of reference is the local cultural heritage. The Cypriot culture, it's quite rich. We learn these techniques, but we try to put them in a more contemporary context to be valid in our times, aesthetically and technically as well.
You've taken over a section of the old market to create your own studio. It seems like there's a resurgence of young people here with the arts. Is that what's happening here in the city?
The center of the city was deserted for many years. A lot of young people, they studied abroad, they were exposed to new ideas, they came back and they wanted to make the place more vital and nicer.
Andreas Leonidou is the head instrument maker at Diatenhan Arts and Culture, and he shows me the beautiful process of making a lauto, an ancient instrument from the lute family. He soaks the strips of wood in water to make them flexible, and he uses heat to bend them into the shape of the lauto form.
So you always come back to the mold to measure. Yes?
Okay. Okay, so you keep curving it
Yes.
until it gets to that point. Beautiful. And then you keep putting layers on. Amazing.
Like building a boat.
Yeah, right. It takes Andreas about 1 week to finish the body of the lauto. How long have you been playing lauto and all the family of lutes?
About 20.
20 years.
He's self-taught.
You self-taught? Wow, including self-taught to make the lutes, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
The most important thing is to have a sensitive ear and to be able to see the basic principles of sound production through physics.
Yes, beautiful. Ah. Now there are two strings. It's like a mandolin almost, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so this is gonna be a little more difficult. Okay. 3, 2, 3, 1. Nine-eight time is not easy for Westerner ears. Yeah, 9/8 time is it feels unnatural, but the more I listen to the music, it feels a little better. Yeah, very good. From Limassol's evolving city, I head to Paphos, a resort town along the Mediterranean on the southwestern coast of the island. Its stunning beauty draws international tourists, and it is also recognized by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site for its incredible ancient ruins. Paphos was the capital at the time, and this archaeological park was the house of a Roman governor. So it was one building, this whole thing?
It was one building.
Wow.
It's massive. Some rooms are decorated with mosaics, but around the governor's house, there were many more houses that belonged to the rich Romans at the time.
Wow.
The area was inhabited 4th century before Christ.
Wow.
But most of the mosaics are 2nd century, 3rd century. There is even 5th and 6th century AD.
And they're really well preserved.
There was a farmer who was cultivating his land and he found these mosaics. And he was so excited, he was telling everyone about them and everyone came to see them. And then they realized that they have hit an important discovery.
Right.
And that was back in the 60s and they've been uncovering mosaics since.
They're beautiful. They're absolutely beautiful. I've never seen such well-preserved mosaics.
Because they are natural stones, as it seems some of the stones keep their colors. So that's why they're in a very good condition. Obviously, they were choosing the right stones for their mosaics. But there has been some use of glass.
They're glass?
They're glass.
Wow.
Cyprus was a stepping stone in a way. It's always been a very rich island. There was a point where we had the Crusaders coming our way and Cyprus was a main base. If we take it back in ancient times, we even had the Phoenicians coming over.
Wow.
They used Cyprus for its copper. They were basically merchants. They weren't conquerors, but they have left their civilization here.
It's amazing to be here, to be able to experience these cultures that have had an impact in my life somehow, right? Of making me who I am today, so.
It's good to come back to your roots.
It is. It feels good. It feels good to come back here.
Our next stop is to the amphitheater in ancient Kurion, an archaeological wonder overlooking Episcopi Bay in southern Cyprus. I'm here to meet with Silvia Serena, a pioneer in bringing back the ancient Oriental dance style to this country after years of it being forbidden. She's going to give me a lesson on this dance that celebrates women and the female form.
I saw the movements. It's very isolated, very beautiful. Are you going to teach me some of these moves?
Oh, yes. I'm going to put you in a costume.
Okay. Hi, ladies. I'm dressed as a full belly dancer. It's a lot of skin, more skin than I'm used to.
Maybe you should get used to this.
I know.
The first basic shape of belly dancing, which is circle, because that's what creates the universe, the planets, the spheres.
Gorgeous. So all circular motion.
It's the base. Here in Cyprus, the evidence show that the first worshipping was towards the mother goddess because the women came together to bring up the children. And then we have the ritual of the sacred marriage, of where the woman chooses the man. You get the two energies, day and night. Everything is built in this way, summer, winter.
Right.
Create the cycle. The circles that we did, everything is built in circles. Our hands, they move in circles. Our legs move in circles. Everything moves in circles.
Right.
Then we have the vibration. You release the muscles, so everything shakes with
So my bottom shakes.
Yes.
Yeah,
and
I feel
the
that bottom shake.
thighs. And this can go very, very strong with the vibration and the spinning, getting the energy together. Archaeologists say that woman was the first property.
Interesting.
Because this was the most important thing, to have the reproduction going on, so that the tribe would still be going on. When the Greeks came, the mother goddess was called Aphrodite.
Right.
But by that time, they shifted from the mother goddess to the father god. And then all of this changed. The sacred marriage turned into sacred prostitution. And we come to the time where the women are forced to dance for the men, mostly gypsies and people like that. That it was their job to do this, so the women were allowed to dance to get money. But the rest, they couldn't do it in public, and they still cannot in many of those countries. As the dancer goes into the drumming and all this, the explosions happen because the energy has built up, and then you go tuck, 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 tuck. So we have tuck and tuck.
That's so fast.
Push, 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 push. And you can also push this way. Tuck, tuck.
That
and
one's a little easier for me.
It is, yes. Oddly enough, it was the Americans who started bringing the liberation back to this dance. And gradually, we're trying to educate the women. This is your body. nobody can exploit your body. You have the control, and you should be getting pleasure from this body and enjoy this body because so much energy is going in and out.
Right. Wow.
And that's what you felt when we started.
I did. I felt this opening up of my own energies, of kind of feeling a little more confident. Initially putting this on, I felt, oh my gosh, I feel naked, I feel exposed. But then it felt empowering and
great to be
energizing.
Naked.
Yeah, it is great
in
to be
paradise,
naked.
you were naked.
Right.
My next stop is to the village of Lefkada. With a population just over 1,000 people, Lefkada is a beautiful, quaint little village known for its ancient traditions in lace making and silver handicrafts.
Hello. How you doing?
Good, how are you, George?
Welcome to Lefkada.
So right now we're standing in front of a silversmith, which is something that Lefkada is known for.
We're going to get inside to... I will not talk too much. I let you to explore the place by your own eyes.
I love it.
George brings me to meet with Christos Christou, one of the last remaining silversmiths here in the village.
You are one of the three that does this?
Yeah. And my father, they teach me.
Your father taught you?
Yeah. It's original handmade. It's very unusual work. It's very difficult work. We found it only in Cyprus, only in Lefkada.
Only Lefkada.
The art of working with silver was brought over from Turkey about 250 years ago. Since then, the pine cone-shaped incense burner has been a traditional wedding gift in Lefkada for generations.
So this is the finished product, which is absolutely stunning. Very light, too. Very thin. I'm sure very delicate when you're making it.
Yeah.
Christos shows me a few of the steps it takes to make these detailed pine cones. He starts with a wax mold to build the shape of the pine cone, and then adds on texture with patterns, layer by layer.
You're adding texture to the silver with a different, he just made it rougher.
Yeah.
And then you have sort of, because then it really looks like a pine cone. Yeah.
Christos explains that it takes a minimum of 8 years of hard work and training, similar to an apprenticeship, to start the process of becoming a master silversmith in this work.
Be careful with your finger.
Knock my fingers out. Silversmithing might not be my forte, but I need another 8 years, right? 8 years of learning. Yeah. So give me 8 years and then I'll be able to do this. Christos, I want to say this is a beautiful tradition that you're keeping the legacy going here in Lefkada. 4th generation now of passing this tradition. So thank you. Ευχαριστώ.
Adjacent to Christos' shop is the home of Rita, a master lace maker here in the village. She shows me her lacework in the courtyard of her home, which is typical of a Lefkada house.
Cyprus, it was a part of the Venetian Empire. They used to make embroideries and lace work similar with that. And our ladies, they learn from them. This is for 700 years in the village. It's from mother to daughter.
The linen used to be local, from here in Cyprus, but because of now drier climates, the flax plant can no longer grow on the island. Rita and the lace makers now use some of the world's finest linen imported from Ireland.
When we start something, they just give us a piece of linen. They tell us what design we're going to make, and there is no patterns.
It's blank. It's totally blank.
It's plain linen. Here I count 6.5 centimeters from here to there, and I pull a thread. So there I'm going to make the drawn thread work, which is that.
The border.
Yes, so I'm going to make it. And then inside I'm going to cut the linen.
The Lefkada technique of making lace does not use knots. The lace makers instead join the threads together, which make these pieces 100% reversible.
There is no back or front.
Wow.
See, this is the back, this is the front.
Wow. How do you decide which pattern you're going to do? You don't have any guidance, right? You're just kind of doing it by eye.
It's here all.
And you're counting
this
whole time?
All the time. The designs we make in Lefkada, there are 6 or 7 different ones. The most complicated, it's this one here. And we call it Leonardo da Vinci.
It's seen in The Last Supper, right?
Yes.
That's the idea, is that it was a legend, but now they can trace the fact that they see the pattern in the tablecloth, of the Last Supper.
The Last Supper,
Wow. How long will it take you to make something like
3
this?
3 weeks for that piece. On this one, they cut 8 threads of the linen, They leave 5 between the holes, they cut it and goes like that. This is much more complicated.
Of course it is.
Maybe there is 2 or 3 women left in the village which they can do those designs.
Wow.
So you can imagine after 10, 15 years, nobody.
Yeah. The artistry and the craftsmanship, these are treasures that would be lost. So come to Lefkada now.
Yeah.
It's beautiful work what you're doing.
My last stop here in Cyprus takes me to Larnaca, an ancient city along the eastern coast of the island and home to the famous Church of St. Lazarus, founded in the 9th century.
Tonight we are celebrating Kataklysmos, which is the flood festival in Larnaca. And it is only celebrated in Cyprus. It is a Greek Orthodox festival. And tonight we're gonna dance, make music, eat, and celebrate.
The Kataklysmos Festival translates to cataclysm in Greek, referring to the biblical story of Noah and his ark. The festival has religious origins, but over the years, especially here in Larnaca, the festivities showcase more of the folkloric culture through music, dance, food, and community. The evening kicks off with a procession featuring local associations and folkloric groups from the area.
Look at these little kids in the basket.
Young marching bands and dancers lead us all to the main stage for an evening filled with traditional dances. Competitions take place for the Dacia dance, the dance we saw earlier of balancing a glass in a spinning circular sieve, and the sickle dance, which again is a dance where the man can show off his agility and skill to impress audiences. We also see the Kataklysmos dances that Christos Shakallis and his sister Elena had taught me, and a bit of storytelling including love and a wedding are common themes in these traditional dances.
Antonio you're the founder of the dance group Karoutseris?
Yeah, I'm the owner, I'm
the leader,
the
father. Antonio just said he's going to pull me on stage and teach me the Karoutseris, right?
Of course.
Why not? We're here in Cyprus, why not?
Yeah. Everybody can dance. Everybody can dance.
Yeah, I believe it.
When you can walk, you can dance. When you feel it, you can do it. But when you drink this drink, which is Cyprus spirit, you dance more easily. So
Okay.
you take this one.
Now what is this? What am I about to drink?
Zivania.
Zivania. Is it gonna burn?
Yamas.
Yamas. Yamas.
Once.
Ha! Yamas.
Antonio teaches me a simple version of the Sousta dance, a folk dance of Greek origin in 8/8 time done in a circle.
2, 3,
Still burning.
4, 5, 6, 8.
Now it was my turn to become an official member of Antonio's Karoutseris folklore group on stage.
Welcome.
Thank you. Oh, God.
Oh, what?
So far, this bare feet journey through my DNA has been an incredible experience, getting a taste and a feel for where I actually come from. This island is so rich and so full. It is this point where all of these cultures kind of meet together. All the influences from Turkey, from North Africa, from Greece, from Europe, from Egypt, from all of the places in my blood, in my DNA. It's a true honor to be able to try this, try the dances, try the music. And through bare feet, I'm meeting all these wonderful people as well, who maybe I'm related to somehow. And I feel so honored to be able to try this right here in Cyprus. So thank you, Cyprus. Efharisto. And I'll see you on my next bare feet adventure, wherever it may take me.
You can stay connected with us at travelbarefeet.com, where you'll find extra bonus videos, join our Bare Feet series conversations through social media, and stay updated with our newsletter.
It's like a, I don't know how to, it's like a fruit roll-up with nut in it, but not that sweet. Very good. Opa, good.